Okay. It's starting to really make me angry. Well, we'll just wait a minute. I'm going to smoke because I haven't in a long time. All afternoon, actually. No one's going to like that. And realizing that I ended the live. Yes, it's back. I'm sorry. Sometimes when notifications come in on my phone, say if like one of my other platforms goes off, say like Snapchat or whatever, text message or phone call. Yeah. And then it'll do that. It'll just kind of cut it out. It's okay. Okay. Well, you're here. You're the person that matters right now anyways, right? Okay. So, you heard the camel, hopefully. What's D&D? I don't know much about this technology stuff yet. I've just learned it from other people. Okay, so investigation, discovery, and willpower. So with this card, okay, perfect, hon. So this card is always comes in when an upright is deceit and, oh, just do not disturb. Good call. Okay, we'll try that next if it fucks up again, okay? Thank you. Amazing. See how smart people are? So instead of being, you know, in the having the deceitful energy in your space, or you overcoming that, it's, you know, truth and freedom and revelations and our wise counsel, trustworthiness, it's confessing, it's balance. You have found a balance. This is also air, so this is Aquarius. Then we have the moon. So, you know, be careful of seeing things that are not there. With this coming out in the reverse first and this coming out second, it is deeper meaning, you know, attainment, selflessness, it's water. So it's finding some peace within yourself and your emotions that have balanced this coming out of this deceit or coming out of a situation where that has been a situation that has been like a circumstantial situation when it comes to, you know, being lied to or, and like, look at the camel has the moon here as well in it. So it's like, no, you can't deceive a camel. Like you can't. It's endurance and it's adversity is unmatched. Perseverance, right? You can push through anything, but your subconscious and like illusion sometimes maybe gets in the way. And that could have been what caused it before, but because you've come past that in mind deception, you're with your intuition and dissatisfaction with certain things and certain people, certain situations or places. Okay, because we have this coming out. This is fire. It's Aries. So the Two of Wands. This is believing in your own personal power, right? So that's making this all come together. This is all this strength, all this lessons learned, all this power, and standing in it. And look at like having the world in your hands, having a different outlook, the perspective. And I don't know if anybody's ever noticed that these two wands are on different levels of what he's holding and paying more attention to one than the other. But either way, they're there to balance. So, you know, justice and boldness and decisions and planning, a lot of first steps, you know, you're just creating new ideas and kind of waiting for your ships to come in and or looking to leave on some ships in a sense of the direction that you want to take your new ideas or your new version of yourself and your perspective on things and the new people that you'd like to meet because I think you're sick of this energy. Hi, nobody. How's it going? Hello, Canal. Anyway, hi, John. How are you? Oh, you're here. This is so great. You know the people that like you look up to come? I know. I'm sorry, Joe. I'm really sorry. I'm working on it. Is it like still doing that? It better not be. Cat Lover just told me how to kind of fix that maybe. So anyways, you're being bold. You're standing in your power. You don't have any fear when it comes to things of the unknown anymore. It kind of reminds me of the Fool card a little bit, where it's like you can just jump off the cliff anyways. You're going to, oh, I'm from Alberta, Canada. That's where I'm currently. You're going to do what you want to do, and you're not worried about upsetting other people. And with the Queen of Swords coming in on the bottom in the upright, it's like You know, her hand and her head and her sword are above the clouds. So she's well thought out. She sees everything. She's kind of the most cold, I would say, not cold. Yeah, maybe. She'll cut you right off. You would just cut off all these negative ties, all these people that were dragging you down, all these ideas that were dragging you down, and anything else that was hindering you. Okay. So I'll pull a spirit card for you, and then we'll have to move along because I'm supposed to be quick with things. No, I'm just messing with Gala and Gypsy aren't here for me to even bug with that, so I guess I should just can it. Okay, so let's see with these. I really do feel that for you. I feel like you're kind of on to new things, bigger and better things. I think you're just finished with the old version of your life, and it's not like you're just throwing it away or you're just completely being a new person. You're just going through the natural, normal changes. Hi, Nomad, what's up? Good. Just outside sitting in the muddy driveway. Ooh, soul solitude. That's very fitting. That's a lovely end. Okay. Are you ready? I'll let you look at that one more time because there's a lot going on. Okay. So soul solitude. Your soul needs some attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet. A place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, and a time for you. I love that for you. That's actually a really nice, short and sweet little reading. If you do want a more detailed one, you know where to find me, Anne. You know where to find me. Just in Canada, eh? I don't know why I did that. I'm so sorry. Pines here. I've been scrolling through shorts and maybe LOL. Uncle Stan, thanks for weird though. Hi, Dipper Pines. Hello, everybody that's here. Thank you for being here. Yeah, that's great. So you can definitely it resonates with you then. That's really good. I do feel like you have been doing a lot of that. Absolutely. Just kind of working on yourself, that introspection, you know, trying to get to know yourself in a different way. And getting out of everybody else's chatter and opinions and all that shit, right? Even out of your own head sometimes, because it's like, it's loud in there. Hello. Hi, CP. What's up, honey? I think I need... Hey, Vicky. How's it going? Ooh. Okay, this wasn't for anybody yet. I did, BM asked for one, so BM is in here. Do I have any mods in here other than Sweet Pea? Okay, we gotta change that because it seems to be a... Who's in here? Well, Bronzy was in here. I don't think he is in it. He-Man's here. Okay, perfect. I got a few. Just if it gets out of hand. I need some people in there. Hi, John. Hi, 2020. You're cooking. Okay, you do your thing. Do your thing. So I hope you're all having a great afternoon. It's only 1:41 in the afternoon yet. I tried to nap. It just wasn't happening for me. The day was shining into my eyeballs. Okay. BM, are you here? I'm doing some chorus CP. That's okay. You don't have to look at me. You know what I look like. You just can listen if you want. 9 p.m. there, John. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess for like, that makes sense though. 1:42. You guys, Mystic John, Paranormal, you have to go check. Yes, I have been to Halifax. I've been to Nova Scotia quite a few times. Cape Breton mostly, but you have to go to Halifax to get there. So he's a wonderful. You should check his channel out. He's just a really neat guy. He's very, very kind. He reads, but he also, well, he's, just go check him out. Go check his channel out. You guys won't be disappointed. Hello. Also, if anyone else wants to drop their channel in the chat, go ahead. I'm more than happy to support other people's success and promote who they are and what they do. You found the tea leaves. Oh, I seen that. Okay, my messenger's not really working either, CP. I'm not sure what's going on, but it's doing that weird thing again. I'm doing readings with these ones. I really want to, but then I get way too into it, and then, you know what I mean? Yes. They're expensive, though, aren't they? I had to order these ones from... What the fuck? I just special ordered them. I can't remember. Forgot, like, don't work on the library stream. Okay. So, BM, you're not here right now, and don't worry, I didn't forget you, and I won't forget you. So, I guess it's whoever wants one next. We can just chat for a minute, too. It's not a big deal. These are some crazy, John, and everybody else who's interested in the paranormal, because that's, like, obviously part of my other half of my gifts, right? So it doesn't wear me out. There's spirits everywhere. My work is crazy haunted. Just crazy haunted. It's old, though. It's really old, and, like, there's been some, like, it's very family tied. So, anyways, I'll have to do I'll do, like, a paranormal live stream one night on there, work. I was terrified last night. Nothing scares me, but, like, I ran to my vehicle like a little bitch across the work deck, and then, like, I don't think I touched the stairs. I think I just leapt into my Jeep from just right through the window. Hey, Bulbous, what's up? It was cool, but, like, you know, golf bags have been, like, thrown across rooms, and that's heavy shit. Anyways, I'll have to start filming things. I'll see if I can see the cameras. But I see it with my eyes, right? I see it, so it's like, I'd rather you guys be able to see it that way too. Camera can pick it up sometimes, but not all the time. John and I are going to do a collaboration. I'll have him on my show, and he's going to have me on his. I don't know if we should do this mix of tarot and the paranormal somehow. I also have a spirit box. I'm also a spirit box in a sense, you know, EMF radio transmitter. Okay. Yeah, okay, for sure. Thanks for seeing something, because, like, I'm shuffle his cards for 100 years. Okay. John. You had fun on your trip, hey? I know that was a little while ago, but I think that was, like, a big, significant trip for you. Oh, absolutely, He-Man. That's the beauty of the internet. You know, I'm not a fan of technology. But look at all the things it brings. You know, we wouldn't have known each other, none of us. So it brings people together in a very diverse way. Okay, John, you have the oyster coming out. And all I can think in my head just is, like, the world is your oyster. You know what I mean? The world is your oyster. Okay, I'm just nosy, so I have to look and show you, but do one because I have to keep it fair for everybody. Yeah, I'm glad you had fun. You wore your sunscreen and your hat and didn't forget your toothbrush. Your wife was concerned about those things. Anytime you're going on a trip, I seem to pop into your live, and she's always like, John, do this. John, don't forget this. John, have fun. John, don't forget you can't have that. It's very cute. You know, they take care of us even in the afterlife, right? I've been starting to feel mom around me a little bit more than I think I just had to come out of that. I had to go through the healing phase in a sense of the grieving and now I'm going through a different kind of loss, like back to back. So just kind of moving through it is like the motions. So, John, the oyster, patient secret keeper hiding inner treasures. Are you hiding some treasures? Well, I know I'll find them. I'm just kidding. The focus and determination of the oyster is unmatched. Anything an oyster personality puts their mind to, they can achieve with grace and charm. The only problem is, oyster types often take their inner gifts for granted. Barry, John. They become shy or doubtful, and this can lead to withdrawing or protecting their deepest desires and life's work. When the oyster card appears, it's more important to reveal your inner treasures than hide them. What it is you've been hesitant to share? What is it that you've been hesitant to share? The world is waiting to see. When in balance, feels blessed, generous, masterful. When out of balance, reluctant, gripping, and clams up. And to bring into balance, share something with the world. Oh, I like that. So let's do some tarot. I think that that's really nice for you because you are full of surprises. Like I was just trying to give you a definition of who you were to these people in the chat. You are thinking of stopping the channel. Are you having, like, you want a new creative idea, or are you just gonna completely shift it to something different? Those are big changes. Oh, these are not the cards I need. Yeah, maybe that's why. I think that you probably just blocked it or put it away somewhere, you know what I mean, until you were ready to deal with it. And sometimes when we do that, when we're young, it's like, it's sometimes for the best, actually, There's some things I wish I didn't see and feel. And some people I didn't connect to again. But we can't always get what we want. Creative change didn't work. Okay, well, don't give up. Is there... maybe you and I will chat and we'll brainstorm some things. Maybe you just need a little spark, or just some sort of different, I don't know, perspective or idea, or like the littlest tiniest thing. With the firefly that came in on the bottom of that card, see, everything means something. All these cards are fucking hard to shuffle. They're so stiff all the time. And they get used. They're just stubborn. Stubborn cards. Okay. I've asked them to show me themselves. They never did, which made me very upset. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Sorry, I didn't mean to trauma. No, that's okay. You're totally allowed to do that here. This is a safe place, for the most part. Try to keep it that way. Anyways. Hi, hi, Gala. She's here. How you doing? I have a dear friend, Mystic John, Paranormal, in the chat, Gala. You should check his channel out. He's a very unique fella. He's very... he's just very interesting. So he's a reader, but he's a channeler, but he does all the things. Ooh, John. So this is your tower moment. This is maybe that creative idea, or, the creative challenge that challenged you and maybe has created a bit of a tower. So, because you're seeking change and options and investigating, and your willpower is being tested, and always expect the unexpected, John. You know this. Always. So, a collapse and an upheaval, foundational shift, and a reality check. But ambition and adversity come from that as well, right? So don't be discouraged. It's just saying, you are an oyster. There's much more inside of you to be discovered, not only for everybody else to offer. Oh my God, the floor. But for yourself too, discover. There's just untapped potential. Like being a stranger to some of yourself. Okay, lovely. So we have the King of Swords coming out too. So energy of the unexpected and conflict, strife, and movement. Okay, that's very fitting for the Tower. And the fact that you have little treasures inside of you that you are keeping very dear, or you might not know about yet. Thinking things through from all perspectives. If I say that P word one more time today, I'm gonna tape my mouth shut. So, precision, articulate truthful cautions and design and plans, but controlled but determined. So don't let it discourage you. Like I said, keep that determination and keep that drive. Don't let little tiny things like this, it's just a bump in the road, right? You're going to keep going forward with your travels if you hit a little bump or pothole. Ooh, yes. Okay. We have the Hermit in reverse. Okay. Hastiness, rashness, isolation. Are you being a little withdrawn right now? Are you feeling your dark side a little bit more? Like you're not trusting things after this little Tower moment? You've been through a lot bigger things and you overcame them. And look who you are now because of it. Right? Isn't he neat? I'm so glad you subbed. See, I love the support that we can all bring each other. Okay. Let's see if I can get, well, let's do this. Yeah, okay, look at beautiful on the bottom of the deck, John. So believe in yourself, that the Nine of Wands, that's that Sagittarius, it's that fire. Strength, selflessness. It's like your compassion and attainment and courage and persistence through. You're an unshakable force. Don't even think otherwise, ever again. You got to believe in yourself. This guy's been beat up, He's He's protecting that last one he has. He's done a lot of work. He didn't come out of that just with, he's got a little bandage on his head, so he's got a headache from it for sure. Let's do a spirit card too. That's nice though. I mean, all these cards together, it's like, you know, in your health, like your self-discipline, your valor, like don't lose these important key points or qualities about yourself just because of one little hiccup, right? You've been through some shit in your life, and you're still the coolest dude ever. So hello, Carmen. Sorry, I don't speak Italian. I'm Canadian, so sorry I didn't learn that. I'm also French and native, so I didn't have the opportunity in my house. I know it's hard on your own. Trust me. I know that. It's impossible. 8 stealing on the Capricorn page. Some people are just naturally negative. No, that's fair. I mean, I'm Sag, cusp, and it's hard to, holy fuck, I light my own earth on fire all the time. Like, I'm just such a conflicting, I want to do this, and I want to be free, and I want to be a gypsy, and I also like structure, and yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But, okay. I know, John. I'm here for you, though. Honestly, reach out anytime. You don't have to be shy. Like, we've been friends for a long time. When I met John, I just busted into his chat in his live and gave him a reading, and everybody else. It was not like, you know, I didn't shove myself in there and just say, but it was pretty spot on. Why do you think that if I asked them to see them, they wouldn't show themselves to me? Don't worry about answer. Oh, well, I'm going to read an answer. Ooh, we'll touch back on that too in a second. My brain feels a little discombobulated today, but I'm excited about nothing. Like, I'm excited, but I don't know what for. I'm like sad, but excited, but I don't know. There's so many emotions going on. Y'all need to get it together. Just kidding. It's not your fault. Ooh, okay. This is crazy. This came out right before, and you watched me shuffle the shit out of these cards. It's not like I just like grabbed the same one. Okay. So, soul solitude, John. Your soul needs attention, and there are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet for a minute. You know, a place for your soul solitude. This is a time to pause and reflect, and a time for you. So just take all of this in for a little while and kind of arrange your thoughts, because it wasn't supposed to work out. It was just maybe there were some things that needed some tweaking or some reassessment to things. Yes. Okay. Thank you, because on that. But this soul solitude, my mom, I have medium friends to channel mom, and even sometimes they can't. And I'm just still waiting for it to happen. And maybe that's her irritating way of doing it. I'm not sure. You old bag. I'm still waiting. I just miss her a lot, and it'd be really nice to spiriting your connection. Absolutely. There you go. Fucking with my technology. You read too? Oh my goodness. Well, hey, I want a reading one day from you. I love that. Seeing how other people do their thing, right? And it kind of just follows along with the cards that were laid out for you when it correlates like that, right? We broke the internet. Is it still like not working? Here. Sometimes even just having certain things around it affect it. Like certain crystals of, I don't know how to explain that. Never mind. I'm gonna sound nuts, even though I already am. Sometimes even having certain pen or certain metals, like, it's working. Okay, we're good. Maybe. I'm trying to use voice to text. Okay, you know what? Sometimes when I do that, especially if I'm driving or something, just don't feel like texting A fucking novel. I'll use it. Hi, Kathy. How are you doing today? I'll use the text to talk. And it... Yes, I do remember you. You've been here for a few times. And I've given you a reading before, I believe. These spirits is fucking with my brain now, too. Everything's shutting down. It's too early for that. Trying to use your voice. Okay, yeah, so the text to... voice to text or whatever. It never... If I go back and... It makes 0 sense. There's words that shouldn't be there. It's so annoying. And then I'm like, I sound very unintelligent. And sometimes I just do that naturally. So I don't need that on top of it, you know? Oh, you want me to sum up your reading? Oh, for sure. So just a matter of, you know, taking what you have inside of you, acknowledging it, and embracing it. Don't rush things either. Like, I mean, and try all the things that you want to try. Try every idea that you think that, anything you think you might be good at. It's like never too late. You and your wife's saying the same thing. You're one of the most creative men, and you don't have a lot of fear. You do now. Unfortunately, you know, it comes with the territory of the loss and such, and that lonely feeling, but you're never alone. And I know you feel her energy. I know she speaks to you, which is beautiful because not all of us have the opportunity to do that. Use our gifts to our own advantage, right? You is the fuck? I've never said that in my life. You are going through and will continually grow through these shifts of this magnificence inside of you. Look at what you can do. You and Barry work together. That's amazing. Not everybody will see it. You guys just wait. He's gonna blow your mind. He's incredible. It's listen to Barry for you too. Doesn't he talk to you? I mean, I know he's quite brash and quiet and, you know, reserved in his own way and straight to the point, but maybe you guys are so comfortable with each other that he hasn't been able to be so upfront with you either. Maybe you're in a tender moment right now too with this whole disappointment or discouragement from the situation. All I'm trying to say is let this be your fuel, because you have a lot of people here and not here that stand behind you and love and respect you and believe in you. You have to believe in yourself as well. You know, you've been beat up a little bit, but you beat yourself up worse than anybody else can or does, and we need to work on that, okay? Because I know, that's what I mean. Barry's your buddy. But I feel like sometimes even, that's what I'm trying to say, don't lose that connection within yourself, right? We can disconnect from ourselves, from our guides, from our gifts sometimes when we fall into that disappointment, when we fall into that discouragement and being like kind of like let down. And the person to be mad at is ourselves when it comes to that, right? I just want you to keep trying. We just have to go back to the drawing board. Does that make sense? There you go. There you go. Never fails. She's always here. She just can't wait. She comes and stands right beside me every single time. She's like, yay. So excited. She's so cute. I'm doing good, Kathy. Thanks, hon. How are you today? Yeah. So, John, it's just a matter of, you know, just look inside for some more answers, and then we'll put it back on paper, and then we'll present it again. And we'll just keep doing that until it's perfected and it comes to fruition with success and abundance and fulfillment. Is the phone glitching out, or is that happening? Okay. Who is next? Also, if you want a more in-depth reading, you know where to find me. Love and light to you too. When are you going live? Because these people need to check you out too, right? So now you guys have another person to go watch live. And he does panels sometimes, but not. It's like me sometimes, right? It's not this is easier for sure. It's more quiet when you're doing things like this where you have to focus. Because if I was trying to do panel right now, I guess where Praise Psych and Beat Out, like they fucking magicians. Okay. So hello, Miss Tarot D. How are you? Thanks for coming. It's been a while. Were you on vacation or something? Oh yeah, John's. I've got his notifications go off. He's hard to catch. He does go at like different times. More on that. You're an afternoon fella. We're like lots of us are evening people. Yeah, Sweet Pea, you can have a card. Absolutely, hon. You sure can. It's always exciting to read for people I like care about lots, which is usually everybody in here. Even my trolls or my peeps. They all have jobs too, you know. Maybe I'm going time in the offline chat. Going to time in the offline chat. What does that mean, Kathy? Did Kathy ask for a card before you, Pete? Or I don't remember. I don't know. If so, sorry, but it's okay. I won't skip anybody. I just want to give these a good shuffle because it was crazy that the same card came out like back to back like that. But that's what I mean. The same card can come out. Oh, type. Teep, teepy. It's okay. Don't mention trolls. I had one. They come and go. Okay, P. Troll gang, Broadsy. Just pops up. I thought you were gone. Okay. I didn't see it either, so sorry, Hunt. Kathy, you can have your card first for sure. We're all pretty fair people in here for the most part, aren't we? Aren't we, fam? We can be. We have our days, don't we? Today's a good one.